like I said, I was a huge cricket lover, so I used to indulge myself in cricket all the time. Good morning. Sorry for the delay. I was busy at some work.
No problem, no problem. How are you doing, Kunal?
I'm good. What about
Great,
you?
great.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How was your weekend?
Nothing special. Just being at home. You can't go anywhere, so it's just normal weekend. Nothing special
Okay,
about it.
okay. So do you look forward for Monday then?
I am for me every day is the same, I guess, because I'm
Okay,
involved in some business, so nothing to look up
right.
to.
Okay, so every day is same. There is no motivation or something which inspires you for the other day?
No, actually, I get motivated and inspired every day. Nothing of that sort.
Great.
That if it is a Sunday, I feel less motivated.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So if you feel motivated, that must be making you do a lot of things which you want to achieve, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great. So today's session is about games. Have you gone through it?
Actually, I didn't get time, but let's go through it through the session.
No problem. Yes, let's start it. So there are two idioms to share. The first one
Mm,
is fun and games.
mm,
Fun and games. That means enjoyable activities.
yes,
My voice is coming back, Kunal.
your voice is coming back.
Yeah, I can hear myself. It's echoing back. Is it? I think my
Actually, I
last.
don't have a. Actually, I don't have a earphone right now for that reason.
Okay, yeah, maybe. So fine. The second one is fair game. Fair game. That means it's very simple one. We usually use these idioms. Something that one can take advantage of. Yeah. So starting your own company in this industry is a fair game. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's begin with the session now. I'll be asking you questions. So what are some of your favorite games to play?
I love cricket. I used to play cricket, and I love chess. These are two of the games that I like. You can call it a sport as well, but these two I like to play. What about you?
About the games. So
Yes.
I'm usually engrossed with my son playing Ludo these days. So he has to
Okay.
play Ludo. So yeah, every day is a Ludo day, and then we have many other games. I wish I could show you. It's amazing. When I in our childhood we used to play with the marbles, and then you have to move the space for the marbles. I don't know what you call that game. It's just somewhere lying here only, and I play that. So there's a lot of games nowadays I've been playing, and
Okay.
yeah, if you talk about sports, I am very fond of lawn tennis. I was a state level player for lawn tennis,
Okay.
but although because of the heavy schedule and everything, not getting time to go out and play. So that's my game.
Okay.
And any other games which engrosses me, like badminton, cricket, for that matter, I enjoy it.
Okay. Great to
Yeah.
hear that you are a state level player
Yes, I
because
was in my school days.
reaching that level is not an easy task. I would definitely say that.
Yes, yes. It was a good hard work I used to do every day in my school days. Although I've not taken it as a career, I should have taken, but I have not. I had not taken it seriously then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So next question would be: do you prefer board games or games on the phone?
Uh, I, board games or games on the phone?
Yeah. So board games are like chess, Ludo, Snake and Ladders, and many other games, Monopoly, Scrabble. So all these games are the board games. And if you talk about the games on phone, I'm sure you must be aware about it if you
I
play.
I'm more of a in-person guy. Like I like to play it on the board in real life rather than being on the phone. So
Correct,
I
correct.
like the on-board games more.
So do you play carom board? Are you
Yes,
still
I
in
play,
touch
but
with?
I love carom board, but I'm not good at it. But
Okay,
I like it, and I don't get any partners, so that's why I've stopped playing.
right, right. Even I had stopped playing because I had hurt my finger very badly once, so I stopped playing that.
Okay. Are you like
Okay,
a very competitive person, or you are just okay with the result
I'm
while
okay
playing
with
any
the
game?
result. Believe me, I'm okay with the result. I just want to engross myself in the games, which is very important. And with our friends, when we have like reunion kind of thing, we prefer to do board games. That's more fun. And
Okay.
are you a person who plays games on the phone as well?
I used to earlier, but now I've stopped playing all those kinds of games, and I have literally like stopped using my phone itself. So that's become a subset of what it is. I
Okay,
don't
then
even use social media as well. So even if I
okay,
have to do something important, then only I use social media.
great.
Otherwise, I've
That's good.
really stopped using the phone. Like if it's necessary, then only I use it.
Okay, okay. So how much time do you spend on the phone? Like if you have to spend, so you don't indulge yourself in any social media platforms.
Yeah, I try to keep it in check. I don't like to like earlier. I used to get carried away and really lose control of how much time I'm spending it or how much time I'm wasting it. But now, after a couple of months, I've realized that I have to control it so that it it brings a positive impact on my life. Like it's so that it's for the betterment.
Right, right,
Otherwise,
right.
otherwise, if I could keep scrolling social media day and night aimlessly, so that's of no use. So I thought of just stopping the phone only if it's for use, then only I'll use it.
Right. And how difficult was it to stop yourself?
Yeah, it's very difficult. So sometimes you don't even know what to do when you are not using the phone. So sometimes I read the newspaper, sometimes I read books, sometimes I just write something, and
Okay.
now sometimes I watch even TV because we have lost touch about TV as well. So sometimes I do all these other activities, keep myself involved. Otherwise, it's very hard to stay idle or sit idle for a long time without using a phone.
Right, I agree with you, and I think it's a very good motivation for others as well. Like, if anybody hears this out, or even if I'm hearing it out, it's actually quite a big thing to do to leave your social media, because that's become a habit now. And I completely agree with you. It's completely a waste of time. So,
Yeah,
so that if you understand how much, or you can just time yourself. Okay, half an hour or 45 minutes you have to be on social media, and after that you are not touching it.
and it's a waste of time, and there's a lot of things that comes with it as well, like a lot of inferiority complex, and you see all successful people on social media, you don't see the unsuccessful people. So sometimes you feel like you're just watching them. Why not you become successful and you go and do your own thing? So
Yeah.
sometimes it becomes a like a you know like a waste of time. Like if you are watching successful people here, you're hearing their stories, watching people
Right.
do a lot of interesting things. So why not stop looking at them and you start doing those similar things in your life as well?
Correct. Correct.
That was
But
my
Kunal,
thought
I would
process.
like to add in here, most of the time we are seeing successful people and getting insecure, but we are not observing their failures. They have reached to that
Absolutely,
position, yeah, by failing in multiple things, they learn out of it and then they have reached to that position. So that's very important to understand. If they have become successful, they have become for a reason, because they have put in their heart and soul in there, and of course learned a lot. So if we try to put that in our life, and of course learn from the failures, then you are successful as a person, be it in studies, be it wherever you are.
absolutely.
Right. Okay, so the next question, I like the way the conversation headed from games to here, so which is nice. So now the next question is, which is your favorite game to play with a large group of people?
With a large group of people, okay, I would say cricket because it involves a lot of people. Like
Right.
if we, if you are talking about outdoor games, then it would be cricket. But when it comes to indoor, I have to think about it, what it should be.
Right. So
Do you have any ideas?
any game which you remember from your childhood you used to play with your cousins or friends?
Yeah, not with cousins or anybody, but when you go to some function, there is always musical chairs and
Right.
those types of games.
Right. Right.
And
Right. So
and
you used to
there,
enjoy playing those games?
yeah, I used to enjoy. I was a very competitive person, so I wherever there is competition, I love playing or get involved in those kinds of things. So I was that kind of person, and also sometimes when I used to lose, so I used to start crying.
Really?
So I was that kind of a
Okay.
person. But
Okay. So
later on, I realized,
are you still the same? Are you still the same when you lose? Do you get demotivated or upset about it?
no, I don't get upset about it. Yeah, I get a little bit, but if I'm being very honest, like I found that it was a mistake. It was how would I say it? It was a it's a negative point. Like there will be failure, so you have to deal with it. So I just
Right.
found that it's no point. There's no point just cribbing about it. You just have to learn and go move forward in life.
Correct. 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 So which is your favorite game to play with a small group of people then?
With a small group of people. I am very bad at these. You have to give me ideas. You give me some ideas.
Okay, the small group of people like cards, playing cards,
Mm.
or
Yeah, but
it.
there are different type of games in cards, right? So I don't know those games.
Okay, so you don't play cards, right? You don't play
No, no,
cards.
I've played those cards that the kids play, like trump card,
Okay, that
not
was
the
also
real
fun.
cards.
Yeah, that was also fun to play with a small group of people, the trump cards, and then there were many other games which we used to play, right? Even if it's a small game like hide and seek, you need
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5 people, right, for that hide and
Yeah,
seek. But this is
hide and
indoor
seek was
game.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
And if you have played, I don't know if you have played making the chits and about chore police and everything. So that was one of the games where
I've heard of
four
it,
to
but I've
five
not
people.
played it.
Yeah, okay, so we have played a lot in our school days. So
Okay.
these games were something which was good enough when there are 4 to 5 kids, you can involve them to play these games. Okay, so are there any games you play with the family, with your family? Maybe in lockdown, if you can discuss that, did you play any
I
games,
can't
indoor
I can't
games?
remember any games that I played with my family.
Okay, okay. So what are some games can create memories? Do you think so? Do you have any such memory with games?
With what kind of memory? Like I have those kinds of memory. Like I just told you, like if I used to lose, then I used to start crying. So small
Okay.
things like
So
that.
any games you used to play outdoors, like when after school we used to go out to play. So it was
Mhm.
always cricket, or was it any other game like hide and seek, or
Now
maybe there was
I
some
have
other
played a lot of
block
games,
catching?
games and sports. You can I can we can use the words interchangeably, but I've played basketball, I've played football and badminton as well. I've not played tennis, but I've just seen tennis like on
Okay,
TV and I've seen the court, but I've never played it. I really wanted to play tennis someday because I heard that it requires a lot of strength and stamina.
yeah, it does require it. Have you played table tennis?
Yes, I have played table tennis.
Okay, did you play table tennis at your home, making the dining table or a
Yeah,
table
yeah,
a
yeah,
space?
yeah, yeah. I have done that.
You have done that, right? Keeping the books in middle or something in the middle to make it
Yes,
a.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
You
yeah. So
or
these are the
sometimes you
games.
just put a line and then you play it.
Right. So these are the games which we had created at home space,
Mhm.
and of course there were many other games in your childhood you
Yes.
must have played. Especially the boy gang used to play even they used to go and play Mario. Mario was one of the game like a video game, right?
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
you
yeah.
played video games like
I,
Mario and Road
I,
Rash?
yeah, Road Rash I have played, but I have not played Mario. I
Right.
have seen Road. I have played Road Rash, and there was different video games like NFS.
Okay, so I can see Kunal today you are a little distracted with your answers as well. That's
Okay.
what I can see in your answers because you are a confident speaker and you speak well. So today I could see that there's a miss there today, like with your
Okay.
answers. Okay, so that's okay. It's ought to happen sometimes when you have a very occupied mind with something,
Mhm.
like your work and all. So it's okay. Okay, so which is your favorite card game? You don't remember any card games, right? So there are many questions
I
on the
have
games.
heard. I heard of different games like Teen Patti, then Texas Hold'em, something of that sort. There are different games. I've just heard about that.
Okay, okay, and which games would you like to play? And which games did you like to play at your school?
At my school, I like I said, I was a huge cricket lover, so I used to indulge myself in cricket all the time. I
Cricket.
have not
Okay.
played any other game as voracious but passionately.
Okay, and have you ever done that in the school days in your class, making the book as a bat and somebody
Yes,
making the
yes,
foil
yes,
paper as a ball,
yes,
and
yes. We have done that. We have
you
done
have
that.
done that, right, right. So these are the things I wanted to know from before, like what kind of games did you indulge in, and what kind of games you still play. Sometimes you do like playing those games with your friends or anybody who is at home. Okay, so this was about the games. Do go through the vocabulary for the day. There is a lot of questions on, sorry, the words on this topic. So there is tournament, and then there is arcade. You know what's the meaning of arcade?
Arcade is I don't know the meaning, but it's something related to vintage. something of that sort?
No, so an area where there are many electronic or other coin operated games for the public. So you must have seen in the malls, or even like, if you
Hmm.
go in any fair or something, you see the arcades where you put coins and then there are games which is there. Right? Have you played those games? Do you go to the mall and play any games sometimes in the time zone, or
Yes,
maybe
yes.
any place?
I have been to a lot of malls and played a lot of games. Like I've played basketball over there. Then those kinds of ship. There's a gun and you play that game. Is
Right.
that's what called arcade, right?
Yes, that's called arcade, where you put the coin and you play the game. So
Yes.
nowadays it's a different thing. You have a card to tap on and all that. So it's become different. Earlier used to get coins to play it, and it's still
Hmm.
available at some places like small cities when they have fairs and all in the city. They do have such thing. You buy the coins and you play the games.
Hmm. Yes, yes.
Okay. So these are the games I was talking
A
about.
lot
You
of
have, yeah,
different games also I've played, like ice hockey. Not ice hockey. What's that called?
air hockey,
Is
air hockey.
air hockey. Yes, I've
Yeah,
played
yeah.
that as well.
Okay.
And bikes, driving bikes and cars. There's a simulator like thing.
Right. Right, right. Do you have anything in your mind, or you have that kind of passion towards a game which you want to learn?
Hmm. I would definitely learn those card games because I find them interesting.
Okay, and any other game or sport do you feel that you should get into and learn?
Yeah, so like I said, lawn tennis I would definitely try
Long
someday.
tennis. Okay,
Yes.
great, great. So great, good answers from your side. Whatever I could get from you. And do you have any questions for me?
No, no, no questions right now.
Okay, Kunal. So good, great enough. You are speaking well, but the thing is, today I think there was a miss. The confidence was
Yes.
little low today to speak. Maybe you joined late and there was things going on in your mind. So keep up the good work. Keep using the good vocab whenever you are speaking, right? And that's about it from my end. And we'll take a leave now. We'll wrap it up.
Okay.
That's okay
Okay.
with you. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay. Take care. Bye bye. You too.